What's up, everybody? It is the Eye of Ra, but I'm gonna soon put this down and it's gonna go dark. But anyway, I hope everyone is having a pleasant Tuesday, November 25th, 2025. So, okay, it's gonna turn dark now, so it is what it is. Okay, you know, I was just thinking about well, I was just thinking about how I was just appearing, but I don't care because I'm still beautiful. I'm beautiful inside. It's about the message. I know who I am. So, anyway, and I'm ready for, I'm just relaxing in my space, right? So, if you're looking like, oh, she looked different tonight. Yeah, I am, because I'm relaxing in my space. That's how I get down. I feel comfortable with me, okay? Anyway, I was just relishing in how the Hispanic group, how they could all live, they can have more than 6 people living together. And granted, they may have their arguments. And hopefully they're not doing no malicious stuff, because we know that they can be malicious. I guess, I mean, they are depicted that way in certain movies, which we all can be. We all have that shadow side. But I just applaud the fact how they get along to obtain their end game, which is, I need to make this money so I can be on my own with my family, have a stable foundation while I help out here, and we split bills 6 different ways, or however many are staying there, so I can move on. And then I've seen that happen, throughout my life, where, oh, where's so and so? They were a neighbor or something. Oh, they got their own place now. And then I guess another person comes in and replace that person. But that's called teamwork, which I had none. Well, I should say I didn't have real loyal teamwork in my lifetime. From my group of individuals, immediate family that I dealt with. So it was never anything real or substantial, because it turns out they had another agenda outside of me being a good friend, a nurturer, a good listener, trying to, help. Of course, perhaps maybe in, the marriage, it was, a little bit different, because I expect something from him. He expects something from me. So, the dynamic is a little bit different, and you're learning as you're going. And since no one really taught me fundamentals of being in, a wholesome relationship, it was difficult, and I was difficult, and so were they. And I say that to say this: now that I'm at peace, I will hope that they are too. All of anyone that I've ever dealt with, but I don't know if they're at peace, because sometimes I feel like somebody is lurking, and I don't know why, because I have no intentions of going backward. My focus is moving forward, like God told Lot and his family, move forward. So that story sticks in my mind, how his wife looked back and she did not make it out of the land with her family. She ended up perishing. So, that sticks with me, that resonates with me. So I cannot look backward. And that's to anybody that, forsaken me, betrayed me, hurt me. I must move forward, because that's the only way up. That's the only way around a betrayal, around a hurt. You have to just move forward. Like I say, I look at how, the Hispanic people get down, they level up and move forward, and that is beautiful. And yet, my immediate family, didn't want to see that happen for me, at least. They may have had that same outlook for other people that they may have been, jealous of, or had some type of ill intentions towards, which is sad, because we all have potential, and there's no need to manipulate if you're walking in confidence of self, right? And I don't think I was ever manipulative, but I could have been. I guess if I think about some situations, I guess I could have been. But, the immediate family and friends that I know, they use other means to manipulate that are spiritually damaging and damning to someone's soul. And, I just thank the Most High for clearing all that energy, being able to alchemize it and move forward, and not. Last night, I was just, speaking to the Lord, and the Lord was speaking back to me, and I felt some type of way about what has transpired between the people that I once knew, or thought I knew, the people that I once had interactions with. And my spirit felt bad for what the spirit was just pouring on me that could, or will be. It just was telling me that you all were scared, and I get it. You're scared about something. I guess you're scared about your plan, because, your plan against me, your plan attack against me. I don't know. But I just really wish and pray that you would get yourself together and just, let bygones be bygones. Now, granted, a theft of anything, I call back. My energy, I call back to me, because it belongs to me. So don't ever get that twisted. I want my justice. However, just erases what I previously said. So, however, universe, don't get that wrong, universe. I'm a human being who I don't want to feel other people's pain because I have to rebuke it a lot of the time and throughout the day because somebody's trying to project your karma onto me, and I feel it. And I'm like, no, that don't belong to me. I haven't did anything. So I get it. I understand what you may be going through, but I will not accept your karma because after all, you came after me, right? And like I say, I just wish none of this never happened, but it did. And so now it's time to own up what you've done, and whatever pettiness that went on when we were actually interacting, that has no that doesn't solidify your actions and your continual actions towards me to harm me. And if you're sick in the mind and the heart, you're disgruntled, you're not properly assessing a situation correctly. That's almost as if, it was a good analogy. That's like the saying, God, that's like a slap in the face. Well, if you literally go up and slap somebody in the face and they're unaware that you're going to do that, there's no way that you can say, oh, it wasn't my fault, right? And that's kind of like how I feel, because this has been going on for so long, even when I was a little child. So none of what you all are doing at this time, the secrets that you hold about me, and trying to make it fit your ideology to be excluded from crimes or things that you have done against me, it just does not validate your actions. And so that's why I say I must move on. Another quote by many people is, once someone shows you who they are, believe them. So now I know a lot of stuff, maybe not everything, but I know a lot of things about what you people have done. So I would be a fool to go backwards so you can try to finish or complete what you've been trying to do for many, many years. So I just, really ask that you just let it go. Just let it go. And I thank the Most High for protecting me from all of you. It's just really time for y'all to just let it go, because it's not approved by the Most High, and that's your biggest adversary, and that's my biggest victor, my biggest fan, where I could get a victory, right? Because if the Most High made us all, and he delegated to us all some things, and then for someone to say, hey, the heck with you, Most High, I'm coming for that. Well, your fight is not with me. It's with the Most High, the benevolent ancestors. my loving archangels, my angels. It's with them. It's not. It's no longer with me. It was never with me in the first place, because I mean, if you do wrong and you know you're doing wrong, because a lot of y'all like to throw rocks and hide your hand, and like to say little subliminals and, you know, do little quirky things, like as if I'm clueless. I may act like I'm clueless, but I'm not clueless, okay? And neither is the Most High. So I've moved on. I just really suggest that you all do the same, because, you know, the Bible cautions us when King David said, please, Lord, do not punish me in your anger. So again, whatever the Most High uniquely created for me to have, to become, and for you to think you're going to override or supersede the creator of us all, that is like what is described of Lucifer. Y'all are Lucifer on steroids, or some heavy drugs where your mind just ain't computing that you or nobody else is greater than the creator. So, you know, I just, you know, pray that y'all get yourself together. And just know, I'm moving forward. I ain't got time for none of this. A lot of time lost. And I know that I'm a good, decent person. I'm not perfect, but I know that I'm a good, decent person. I would have never thought of some of the things that you all have done to me to do to somebody, because I would never want to be in the prime of my life, everything going good. And this might even be a word from the Most High. Be in the prime of your life, everything going well, and then boom. Remember when you see? So that just resonates in my heart, in my mind. I don't want that to happen to me. Once I get where I am going, I do not want that to happen to me. And I know a lot of you, you know, you send your little stalkers or croonies around, following me, taking my picture everywhere I go. It's just so crazy and ridiculous. Like, why are you trying to control another human being? I mean, and I'm praying to the Most High that all of this comes to an end. The one who is over all things. So he sees, he knows, and he hears, and he's caught all my tears, all my pain and misery. He's writing it down in his scroll. So when he does decide to hand out judgments, he has it all written down to know how, when, and what the judgment is going to be. And I just choose to do the right thing moving forward, because I want right things to follow me. And I don't feel stuck. I don't feel bothered by your evil projections right now. Right now, you're sending evil projections. You need to stop that. There's a sickness in your mind and heart that you're out of control. But even still, I've always said to the Most High, I cannot and will not accept someone else's mental instabilities for them to harm me or take me out, because your mental instabilities you are not working on, because you do have some sense Because if you're still out here doing what you're doing, you have some acknowledgement of your wrongdoing because you still try to conceal, you're still following, and you have a premeditated intention. So you're not mentally incapable of knowing that you are premeditating a plan, a scheme to harm, take, or even red rum. So, no, I pray to the Most High that your mental instability will not be affecting me in any way, shape, or form, but may everything that you intended for me look for you and find you, period. So, it is what it is. Whatsoever a man soweth, that he shall also reap. I choose to walk in the light. I love, peace, kindness. I love seeing pretty things. I love nature. I mean, nature can be a beast, but nature can also teach, and nature can also be a friend. And so, either way it goes, I can trust nature because it is what it is. Just like if you cause a fire, or you're clumsy with trying to do something with fire, nature will show you better pay attention because you just might get burnt. So, nature is what it is. I don't have no, when you deal with nature, you don't have to worry about what to expect. Because nature is going to do what it does. But when it comes to human beings, when you try to cloak yourself as a sheep, but you're a wolf or you're a snake, and I guess that's why the Most High say he hates liars, deceivers. And I talked to him about that. Let them be deceived. Return it back upon them. I mean, if you reap that what you sow, and you're a deceiver, and then someone comes to you just like you, talking that game, spitting that bullish, and there you go, falling for it, and then boom, the greatest scheme ever that you didn't see. Because God can make you go blind and make you acknowledge them as friend when he know the whole time that is not your friend because you did that to me. Right? So that's what I mean by, you two-legged people. You really need to get your mind and heart together. Okay? Because when it all said and done, everybody will have that crazy eight. It's going to circle back around. Period. Okay? So, I'm sending out love, light, and peace to whoever gravitates to it. And those who are wanting to, stay in the dark, then so be it. Because dark begot dark, Light begot light. Goodness begot goodness. And deception begot deception. Period. That's how it works. That's how it is. And I love it. I love it just like that. That's how I perceive what the Most High is telling us. If you do this, this is going to come. It might not come right away. That's what I'm saying. You in your prime, you looking good, everything's going well, and then boom. We have history. Like the Epstein files and the Epstein life when he was living. I guess he was like, oh, I got all this money. Nobody knows what I'm doing yet. Or, like Bill Cosby or P. Diddy. They living the life, and like some other people who getting ready to get their life shattered too. You Hollywood people trying to siphon. I call everything you ever stole, whether it's a Beyonce or whoever it is. I'm talking to you. Yes. Okay? Because you don't get to have anything of mine. Nothing of mine. Because my house, my temple works together for me. And I command it to ruin every thief. Whatever you have siphoned from me, may it be ruined. Failure come to thee. Anyway, and thank you, Divine Supreme, that you will grant me that. They don't get the siphon from us, because I am an extension of you. And you don't like thieves, liars, red rummers, harlots, whores. You deal with them and ask them to straighten up, but no, you can't attach yourself as a thief and think that the Most High is not going to correct it. Okay? On all timelines and dimensions, whoever stole anything from me, I reclaim it all back to me from conception to present day. And may you be blocked indefinitely, and let us see you be uncloaked from my likeness, and let us see what you are truthfully without me or my likeness. I declare and decree it to be on all timelines, dimensions, and realms, as above, Abba Yah. Let your will be done below. You said you created us uniquely, wonderfully, in your image. We are unique, so that means one. So I can't have you over there on the West Coast, East Coast, trying to be me. The Most High didn't design that to be. So may judgment and justice come immediately. Uncloak, Holy Spirit, expose, dispose, and delete the plans and that money-making energy they took from me. Let it flow back to me and my monetary blessings for as compensation to flow back to me with ease and grace, because it belongs to me. My temple is not against me. My energy is not against me. We are one with the universe. And I call it back to me. And if you have anything that belongs to me, may it ruin thee. Ruin thee. Because you belong to me in my household, not some foreigner's household. Period. Known or unknown, seen or unseen, I'm talking to you. On all timelines, dimensions, and realms, I decree and declare it is true. I receive it back, and you will be you. And that's on period. No mirror on nobody's wall will you be in my frame trying to stand tall. I don't think so. May you have a great fall. Period. That's what I declare and decree on all timelines, dimensions, and realms to every foe and thief, known or unknown, seen or unseen, as above, Abba Yah. Please do that for me. Let it be below. So anyway, we gonna go now. It's all to the good. Just as long as you understood what I said, because it's my will that you are trying to make go dead. And I rebuke you in the holy name of Yeshua. May your will be trampled over. Period.